Big good one here, and eventually we will like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Help promote and rank up my channel. I greatly appreciate it. All it takes is a click of a button and you're subscribed, and you tremendously help me out in the ongoing war against YouTube's unfair ass algorithm. So this movie, Wonder Woman 1984, is what we're talking about, and it's said to be an anti-Trump film. Alright, we're going to be talking about Wonder Woman 1984 reviews. The critics right now are giving it an 89, I believe it sets there. So it's getting a fresh, certified fresh bullshit score that nobody believes in anymore. It's getting an 89% on the tomato meter. Total count of 83 reviews. So it's doing pretty well. I mean, the first movie has pretty high score. I can't remember exactly what the score was, but I think critics and audiences mostly agreed for a change on that particular one. So we'll just go over and see. So critics gave it a 93. Audiences gave it an 85. I really enjoyed that movie. It does have its faults. It does have its flaws. It's not perfect. This movie, though, and I wanted to do this as a companion video, sort of, for my other channel to help promote it, Strand of Fate Review. So I will have a link up above and at the end of the video to me reacting to the opening scene of Wonder Woman 1984. So if you get over there and check that out, I've already done that video. I just haven't uploaded it yet. I'm gonna, have these two linked together through that way. And I'll start doing more stuff over on my review channel as we move forward. I'll do more stuff over there, more reviews, more reactions and stuff like that. But because entertainment's finally coming back, so I can really focus on building that channel alongside this one. That one I have a lot less hot takes, because that one's just straight up reviews. I criticize the movie for its storytelling and production values, for their faults, and I praise it for its merits. And then I have a personal bias section in there that lets you know if I have some kind of personal thing against this film that you may not have. So when you watch my review, if you might actually like the movie more than me. So anyways, Wonder Woman 1984, and the reviews are rolling in, and they're mostly positive. But there are some concerning negative ones in regards to Trump supporters. So if you're a Trump supporter, you likely won't like this movie. But this is only based off like one or two comments in the negative reviews. So Wonder Woman 1984 anti-Trump movie confirmed. And there's quite a few different reasons why it's being labeled anti-Trump. It's confirmed that Wonder Woman 1984 is an anti-Trump movie, which is something that I've said about the movie for a while now. And I'm guessing that is the real reason they wanted to release it in December and didn't want to wait until next June, where they said that the June release would be stale, which is because WW84 is getting released during the election. The confirmation Wonder Woman 1984 is an anti-Trump comes from the reviews for the movie that are out as press screenings were held, and the press are allowed to post reviews. So in their Wonder Woman 1984 review, Collider offers no spoilers. I wish there were a better movie. Patty Jenkins' sequel is a well-intentioned but sloppy punch against Trumpism, says oh god, that's pretty straightforward right there. So the reviewer also happens to be anti-Trump. Surprise. That is a surprise. And Office Jenkins makes no secret to what she's aiming for with her movie. Set in the 1980s, she depicts a world of excess, self-entitlement, and indulgence. And Lord is a distinctly Trumpian figure with his resilience on mass media and conning others to amass more power. Although Lord differs from Trump by genuinely loving his child and not just seeing his offspring as an extension of his own vanity. The review also offers the execution is atrocious. The movie doesn't fare much better with Barbara and Wonder Woman 1984 because 84 becomes even more muddled when you simply try to understand what Max Lord is up to. In an interview back in August, Jenkins also confirms that Pedro Pascal, who recently called half the Star Wars fans Nazis because they support Trump, Maxwell Lord is in part inspired by Donald Trump. He's one of them, Jenkins confirmed. When asked if Trump influenced the villain of the film, Trump's definitely one of the people we looked at, but it's any of those kind of mavericks of business success that was big in the 80s. So it's another case where liberal-leaning Hollywood just can't keep their perspective of Trump to themselves. I mean, they can run around and say all the stuff that, like they want in their social media and stuff, but when they start injecting it in the films, that's when you kind of lose the entertainment value and you split your audience. What you do is you alienate one portion of your audience, like, go fuck yourself. We don't need your money. But then it turns out you do need their money. What negative reviews are saying? Other than that, let's see if there's any more kind of Trumpism comments or anti-Trump comments. Since 11% of the reviews are considered negative, which only make up around 7 or 8 of the reviews, let's check out what they have to say, which includes confirmation the flick is anti-Trump. The disappointing sequel highlights not only the dire state of live-action superhero genre in film, but the dire state of Hollywood filmmaking as a whole. Overall, Wonder Woman 1984 sets its sights high in the sky. Gal Gadot, Jenkins, and Wiggs are on board, but it essentially struggles to find its wings. A Wonder Woman story in 2020 could be uplifting and inspiring, and this film is neither. Wow. That's pretty simplistic and harsh, straightforward. I like it. I like that one. So, a sprawling, muddled mess cribbed from superior films and source material. WW84 dreams big but wishes it were something it's not, and that is compelling and entertainment. Entertaining. Okay. So, Patty Jenkins' sequel is a well-intentioned but sloppy punch against Trumpism. So, apparently, I mean, for a reviewer to say, a Collider reviewer that is left-leaning, saying that it's a bad look, it's a pretty transparent anti-Trump movie, that doesn't look too good. That doesn't look too good, despite the fact most of the reviews are pretty positive. 83 reviews, holding up a score of 89. Wait until the audience score comes in that, because critic scores don't really matter in comparison to audience score. They really don't. So this could be certified fresh bullshit. But I'm still kind of interested in seeing the film. Over the course of promoting this movie, Gal Gadot, Patty Jenkins, Pedro Pascal, they've all said some pretty things that are kind of like, you just, doing what you guys usually do in the course of promoting this, making things seem like a bigger deal than they actually are, or is your film so damn transparent that it's going to be off-putting? It's such a transparent reflection of like the real life narrative that everybody's running with, mainstream media and all that. So I don't know, but here's some of the positive ones, just a few. We'll just do a few real fast. Jenkins is an expert at weaving emotion into set pieces. There's a lot to love in WW84. Bold performances from a delightful cast, fantastic costumes, fast-paced direction. But it's in service of a plot that loses sight of what makes the character so great in the first place. Okay, the plot is a little sketchy, but there are some spectacular action scenes. Delivers an exciting and inspirational new tale with a surprising level of worldly commentary considering when it was shot, along with a much-needed message of hope. '84 is a colorful, exciting, hopeful blockbuster and a worthy sequel despite its overly lengthy runtime. It's a dizzying, sometimes overwhelming epic testament to Patty Jenkins' breathless ambition and true mastery. Oh, okay, so Wonder Woman 1984 feels very different from what we are used to in the superhero landscape. It has more in common with Big than with Batman vs Superman. A lot of these don't look like they're really like hardcore praising the movie as some sort of masterful thing. It's just like, it's okay, it's good, it's a mixed bag. It's good, but it has its flaws. Most of the stuff isn't really like, it's no Supergirl 1984, but it's still pretty good. That's a good one right there. That's a good one. So, anyways, what do we think of Wonder Woman 84? Like I said, in my review channel, I will have a personal bias section that will out all this Trump stuff that will probably, the anything that, if I feel like it alienated people or whatever, I'll call it out in the personal bias section, or if I think it goes as far as actually hurting the narrative of the movie, then it's actually a flaw of the movie. It's a flaw in the storytelling, and that's just a negative thing. But I will, of course, not shill my channel's a baby anyway. I mean, who the fuck am I gonna shill for? Who's gonna be like, oh, you got like 16 subscribers on your review channel? We're gonna give you free access to everything as long as you shill. No, they don't give a fuck. So, I mean, even if I had a massive big channel, I would shill for these people. What's the point, Either the movie's good or it's trash or it's a mixed bag, and it's probably a mixed bag, let's be honest. But anyways, what do you think of what you're hearing so far about Bill and Maxwell Lord is a stand-in for Donald Trump? Can we just stop with all the Trump crap, all the anti-Trump crap, with all the political perspective shit interjected in entertainment? Because it'd be nice, it's nice to watch something that's separate from our reality, which is probably a reason why I like sci-fi and superhero films and stuff like that more so than something that's some drama based in reality, or a goddamn documentary or something. I came to see some action. I came to have some fun, some laughs, some adventure. Go fuck yourself with this political commentary. If I wanted, I'd watch fucking the news, CNN, Fox, some bullshit like theirs. So, anyways, Fake Goodwin here. Eventually we will. Like, subscribe, share, comment, and it only takes a moment to subscribe, seriously. Only a moment, and you tremendously help me out. And I greatly appreciate it. So keep that in mind. Consider just clicking that button and subscribing. Greatly appreciate it. Thanks for viewing. Stay awesome. Rock on.